Hey guys, Nick Willis here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Now this is, oh jeez. So this is going to be the very last episode of Aether. Now, a few things you guys might notice. One, there's no face cam. Two, I'm alone in this episode. And three, I actually have shaders on, and it makes the world actually look pretty good. But, yeah, so... And my keybinds aren't set up correctly. And I'm in peaceful, for some reason. So, originally, the final episode of this Let's Play was going to be a retrospective episode that Josh and I both recorded together. At the end of, right after defeating the gold dungeon boss, the Sun Spirit, we went back here to this spawn area with the portal and kind of, you know, we switched to creative mode and then walked around and talked about, you know, kind of just took a retrospective look at this entire Let's Play. Now, sadly, I lost that footage. I don't even know how, because I don't remember deleting it, and I remember editing it and everything. And I was about to upload it, on yesterday, technically. I'm recording this at like 4 in the morning on a Friday. I was going to be uploading the video on the Thursday before this Friday, the day you're seeing this, because I'll be uploading it today on this Friday, but originally it was going to be out on Thursday, and I was looking, and I'm like, hold on, where is the video? And I couldn't find it, and I came to the conclusion that I either accidentally deleted it, or something went wrong and I lost it, so I'm gonna basically re-record it, but I'm recording it alone. So I'll be taking a retrospective look at this world, but I'll be doing it alone in this video, and I felt a desire to use shaders in this video, oddly, so yeah. Also, the Bandicam logo on the top of the screen might get a bit annoying because there's not really anything to, I'm not going to be able to obstruct it in editing because of the fact that I'm playing Minecraft in full screen right now. Actually, I'm not, but I'm in windowed full screen, recording with Bandicam, which is not what I usually do. But now before we even talk about this here, we gotta talk about when we first entered the world. Also, this is another reason why I'm not using face cam in this episode, since it's just kind of a retrospect episode that I'm recording alone. I just decided not to bother with face cam. All that out of the way, this episode probably won't be too heavily edited either. All that out of the way, so we entered through the portal here, and I did actually have a little bit of trouble. The portal, I kind of got stuck in the portal. Well, what it kept doing is, after I would enter through the portal, it would act like I was in creative mode, and basically, it would automatically teleport me back into the overworld, which I don't think, it didn't do that when I entered in it right now in creative mode, but instead of, like, waiting a few seconds and then teleporting me, which I don't think that's how the portals work anyways. It's supposed to, like, it still gives you the nausea effect, but it doesn't actually teleport you. But long story short, I got stuck in the portal, eventually managed to get out of the portal, and of course the portal ended up spawning right next to a silver dungeon here. We kind of went through this, you know, we were just kind of trying to see if there were any supplies that we could take out of these chests to help us, since we had just entered the world. We weren't really gonna, like, fight any enemies or anything like that, so we kind of went down under this cloud here, and we kind of slowly made our way down to the mainland here. Eventually we built our own way, which is why there's a random cloud block out here. Specifically a blue cloud block that bounces you, as you guys saw a little bit earlier when I was talking. So, this entire house, obviously, for those of you who have been watching the Let's Play all the way through, you would know that that house wasn't there the entire time, and I'm actually getting some lag right now, so let me just turn my render distance down a little bit. Before I started recording, I was getting oddly solid frame rate, despite the shaders. I was getting like 60 FPS. But originally, our house was just, you know, the little hidey hole. We have a home waypoint, and if I actually teleport to it, or if I would, if I could remember the list waypoints button. Yes, I forgot to uninstall custom NPCs. Hang on. Crap, now that I realize that this episode probably just isn't going to be cut at all, so, like, all these awkward scenes right here, you're just going to have to deal with them. I'm sorry, guys. Where is it? Toggle mini-map, toggle waypoints. That, U for all the waypoints. So if we teleport to the home waypoint here, this is originally what our home was. It was just this little hidey hole here. Right about here we had a staircase going up to the surface. These chests here, all of this here is basically the same. The anvil was added later. The door wasn't here previously. We didn't have the mine. Eventually Josh started, you know, adding things in here. We got one of the black moas. I believe this is my moa because, yeah, Care is right out here. That was Josh's moa. And now that I realize it, I never actually remembered to name my moa. But I want to cover things in the sequential order in which they happened. So now I'm going to go ahead and fly around a little bit. I'm going to go... Hey, there's a white moa right there. He looks really good with the shaders. Okay, so I'm going to fly over to the location of the first 2 bronze dungeons we did. Because I think it was 2 if I fly in here. Yeah, there was one boss right here. It might have just been 2 bronze dungeons that kind of intertwined into one with only one boss, but I don't think that's... Oh, yeah, it was 2 bronze dungeons. I recognize this. The trapdoors aren't there anymore. Actually, you know what? Maybe... Yeah, the chest wouldn't have been able to be destroyed, so there was only one boss. And that boss whooped our asses. You guys, I don't know if you saw that episode, but assuming you did, yeah, you guys would have seen how many attempts it took us to beat that slider boss. That was well, I believe that's what the boss was called, the slider. The slider boss, I don't know, it was really annoying, actually. A little bit after that, Josh started building the house. He kind of created, oh god, lag. He kind of created the first floor here, some of the second floor, and then we kind of went out a little bit. We got down to this cloud here, we built that bridge, made it to the other piece of land, and there's the gold dungeon. And wow, my frame rate is kind of dropping. So we kind of traversed across this land. We found another couple bronze dungeons right down here. That's one of them. You can see the wood we placed there, and the other one's down there. We beat both of those bosses as well. Then we came back. Let me actually... What button was it? U. Let me go ahead and teleport back here to the home waypoint again. Whoa, frame rate. What in the world is going on with my frame rate right now? Alright. Now, I can't remember if it was the next episode after that or if it was the episode after the next episode after that. But whatever episode it was the Christmas episode where the rest of the house appeared. All of the building here was done off camera. The little bridge thing here, this, like, you know, the little water thing. I think it looks pretty cool. I don't know what you guys think, but this, you know, we removed the staircase that we had going down into the little basement hidey hole thing. I added this here, this little tunnel leading in. We finished up the house up here. We added kind of like a reading room here where we both put both incubators down here. I did not mean to mount the MOA. We got this thing here. I actually spawned in some aerogel stairs and aerogel slabs, because I don't actually know how to get aerogel in the Aether. Let me know in the comments if you guys know, but I don't know how to legitimately get it in survival in the Aether. We made our rooms here. My bedroom is basically just a shoe closet, maybe slightly bigger. Josh has an actual decent sized bedroom. And at one point we were planning on making an ice rink out of quick soil, like up here or something, but we never did that, although we do have the quick soil glass. I guess it wouldn't really be called an ice rink anyways if it's made out of quick soil, which is basically just sand that has similar properties to ice and also makes you move quickly. And then we also had the silver dungeon here, which, if you guys remember, we had to, I kind of broke a little hole in here before recording this. We had to cheat because the boss, when we came in here, the boss was not here. I'm not really sure if that was just a bug or maybe the boss was in here but she wasn't showing up, because that was another issue we kept running into. But either way, boss wasn't here when we entered the room. So Josh went ahead and literally spawned in a silver dungeon treasure chest key. Went ahead and opened the chest, and I was like, no, Josh, don't loot the chest. Let's spawn in the boss, then loot the chest. He looted it anyways. I took some stuff out of there, but then put it back in the chest. opting not to take it back out until after we killed the boss, which took several attempts, and there was one time where we had to respawn the boss because it vanished. So, yeah. Yeah, this version of Aether Legacy does have a few bugs, and it hasn't really fixed how unbalanced some of the original Aether boss fights are. So, yeah, that dungeon was a bit difficult. We didn't really build anything other than that house, though. So, and then we went ahead and beat the gold dungeon. That was full of rage. You guys saw, I'm guessing most of you probably saw that episode. We raged quite a bit in that episode, mainly because it was just, we kept, running into a lot of problems. Obviously, we kept dying. The boss was a lot more difficult than I remember, because in earlier versions of the Aether, I really didn't have that much trouble beating it, and I really don't know what happened this time, why we both, two of us for God's sakes, had more trouble beating it than I did alone when I first played it, when I first fought the boss, in obviously an older version of the Aether. But obviously we have our crafting bench here, and there's especially a lot of lag here. I think it's because of the golden oak trees. So I'm just gonna get off of here. Got that bridge again, and that's really about it. Wow, I have been rambling a lot in this episode, so frame rate, stop being so bad. Now, my voice cracked right there, sorry about that. Now, this world, you guys, I'm actually going to be leaving it available for download. Link will be in the description in case you guys want to enter the world yourself and walk around and look at the things we built. Josh and I do have a new series we're going to be starting. It's going to be a normal Minecraft survival series to kind of get back into normal Minecraft survival again, because I'm very into like survival maps and stuff, but I'm not really into normal survival worlds anymore just because they've kind of gone stale for me. But because of all the things that have been added, I'm interested in them again, so we'll be doing... The Let's Play isn't really going to be like an endless Let's Play or a long-lasting one. It's basically just going to be playing through it until we get to the end of the game. And also, most likely there will be a fair amount of building as well. And that world will probably also be set up for download once we finish the Let's Play, so you guys can walk around and look at the stuff we built. Obviously, for this world, you'll obviously need the mods we have. We've also already recorded the first episode of that survival series. It'll be going out on the same day you're seeing this, a little bit after this video. So, yeah, all in all, this was a really enjoyable Let's Play, and I'm glad, we returned to the Aether again and actually managed to complete a Let's Play of it this time. And it was rather enjoyable. So yeah, if you guys have enjoyed the Let's Play, let me know what you thought of it in the comment section below. Matter of fact, that will be the question of the video for this episode. What did you guys think of this Aether Let's Play? If you guys go ahead and subscribe to my channel, leave a comment saying that you subscribed and answering the question of the video, you will have a chance to get a shout out in another video. So yeah, and one thing I want to quickly say, I'm going to start saying this in my outros from now on. When you answer the question of the video, assuming you do, make sure that you mention that you're answering the question of the video, in case I happen to forget what it was that I asked for the question of the video after I upload it. So, just say something along the lines of, oh, and here's my answer to the question of the video. Just so I know for certain that you're answering the question of the video, so that way you do, in fact, get a shout out. All that out of the way, this was a fun LP all in all. But all good things come to an end. We gotta move on, start a new Let's Play. Peace out! Okay. Peace out.